All right, turn it, Jason. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bad Comedy Podcast. My name is Señor Stopka, and mi esposa es Gordo.
Uh-huh.
I'm here with
Yo soy Mar McFly, and yo soy Gordo.
and
Donald Gump, folks.
Donald Gump, folks.
Donald Gump?
Uh-huh.
Like, are you?
So it's kind of a Donald Trump and Forrest Gump, and I do neither of the voices.
I need to get a like some kind of Mexican thing.
A Jenny? A Jenny?
Uh-huh.
I need to get.
She had AIDS.
She had AIDS.
I need to get a sound button that's like
AIDS.
Mexican. It's like
Not a very good wife.
Because we have the
Box of chocolates, kids in cages. It's all the same.
Jenny, not a very good wife, Jenny.
Uh-huh.
She had AIDS.
She was a whore.
Well, they weren't wives.
Nasty.
They weren't wives.
Didn't they get married at the end? Forrest Gump and her.
That was nasty.
They had a baby out of wedlock.
They did have a baby.
They did, and the baby had AIDS.
And he was retarded.
Retarded, yeah.
It had babes.
Sad.
Hey,
Forrest Jr.
Hey, just a heads up, if you're listening to this on non-Patreon, go to patreon.com/badcomedy for all the guest episodes. Just wanted to plug that real quick.
Support us, please.
How has nobody done Donald Gump yet? That's such a great idea. That should be on SNL.
You know how we get the Asian button. We need to get a Mexican one that's like
Yeah. Or La Cucaracha.
Or La Cucaracha. And then what else? What other cultures what would the black one be?
Dude, trust me.
Just plug walk.
I've been learning.
No.
No, I thought that was
I
wrong.
knew where you were going.
Yeah.
What was he going to say?
He started clicking his tongue.
Yeah, I thought about one of my...
I said, what do we do for the black one? I mentioned a rap song. He started clicking his tongue.
I want to say something like...
Dylan's accidentally racist as
Good
fuck.
that we always get these super racist jokes out on the free episodes.
Yeah, you should see the Twitter today.
The trees in the UP never taught him not to be racist.
No. They probably taught him to be racist. The
Out of
trees.
pine.
Well, he's just he never tries to be racist. But
Upper Peninsula
he doesn't know.
Upper Peninsula is so backwards. The trees are racist.
Yeah.
Well,
I could talk to trees too,
okay.
Dylan.
You can?
That's how woke I am.
Because they're plants?
Yeah, he's woke.
Guys,
You
right
can
now
talk
we're
to
drinking
plants.
gin and tonics.
I'm not unwoke.
We're drinking
I'm
gin and
unwoke.
tonics.
My favorite
Jason's
thing about...
back on the sauce again.
Yep.
My favorite thing about trees are the roots.
It's got a bite.
Yeah.
It's
got a little bite.
A little bite to a little kick.
What a lame thing for someone to say. That's gonna bite. Especially if they repeat it.
A little kick to it.
Let's talk about. I did want to talk about a couple important things.
A few couple important things.
So, Johnny Cash Bandicoot. Okay, that's one.
Okay.
Another one is Hank Williams Wallace, like Hank William Wallace Jr. Like the guy from Braveheart, William Wallace.
Oh.
And then what else did I have in my head? Whale Jennings. Is it Waylon Jennings?
Big fat.
And then who else is on here? I was looking in the mirror and I came up with Willie Nelson. Willie Pilson.
Nice.
You're letting people in on your writing process. I was looking at my shirt in the mirror.
Yeah, well, these all popped into my head while I was when I was brushing my teeth. So
I get most of my writing done when I'm brushing my teeth.
If you guys think that I'm not a genius, then I came up with all those while brushing my teeth.
Donald Gump. How about that?
Yeah.
That was yours, yeah.
How about Oscar de la Goya?
He's
a project I'm working on.
What about-
He's a boxer and he can.
I'm sorry, I have a better one. Oscar Mayer de la Hoya.
Okay.
How about
So
Oscar
it's kind
Mayer de la Goya? And that's a whole lunch right there.
What'd you just say?
Oscar Mayer de la Goya.
What about 6 Oscar Mayer de la Hoyas? That's a screaming meal to me.
That's breakfast.
6 Oscar Mayers.
We're talking Chris Grebe, folks, our best friend.
Yeah.
Sales guru. He's going to be joining the wolves of Artesian.
Let's try not to talk about that too much on the public.
Shouldn't dox. Anyway,
But
what's the deal with
What you
that?
drinking? We're drinking gin and tonics.
we can't say that I'm
It's called What's the Deal?
We can say I am not a financial guru, folks.
WTD.
If you ever need finance advice, I'm a guru now. So,
I'm an insurance whisperer.
and he's an insurance whisperer.
The
So if you have
insurance
questions,
whisperer.
unpaid questions
I can
about
talk to insurance.
I need some advice.
auto or home, talk to Dylan.
I need some advice on Ian Fidance.
You do?
He's bisexual. He has a mustache.
So stay away.
I think he's full gay. Should you think I should go full gay or bisexual with this guy?
Who? In finance?
I want some advice. Yeah, I want some financial.
Financial.
What gets you booked more?
If you have stuff he knows, that's how you say
I
financial
honestly don't know
advice.
anything
think
about him. I just
gay.
heard his name before.
You know that
I think you wanna be
I've heard him
gay.
on podcasts, and he sounds like his voice. Like he kind of has like a stuff he knows kind of voice a little bit. So I thought his name was Ian Finance for like the first two times I've heard him.
You
And
should
he was just saying it with his thing.
Can you help me get
He
a
should make
loft?
it.
Do you have
I mean,
any-
finance just sounds bad. It just sounds like you're saying finance with the stuff he knows.
Yeah, you sound like you don't know how to say the word finance. Like you're retarded.
like finance.
yeah, finance my ass.
What was his dad retarded?
We can.
They've
My
misnamed
tagline
him.
for my finance
Yeah,
is:
Vietnam.
you can finance if you want to with Mac Nepper.
Oh, you're like trying to remember.
That's my
your
dad's
name.
favorite song.
Safety dance.
Yeah, that ACDC.
I love safety dance. Ooh, that's gonna become a sound button. Safety dance. That might be our intro song from now on.
You can play that when you have Adam Gilbert on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the music video?
What?
Have you ever seen the music video?
No.
There's a little person.
Is there?
Yeah.
No, I was messaging with Adam.
That was a mean joke.
I was
made.
messaging
just
funny
with,
'cause
with
it's
Adam
weird.
Gilbert
Little bit.
because Jolly Beans she reposted one of my things.
How about Polly Beans? And she's dating the two bears.
That's good.
Polyamorous.
No, but
Beans.
Jolly Beans reposted my thing about like the great Jeff Garland and like Mitch Hedgehog.
Oh yeah,
And actually, that
the greats. That you would watch growing up.
people like that one quite a bit, and people were commenting some funny shit. Guys, if you're listening to this and
alcohol kick.
and you're a fan of
It's kicking.
if you're a fan of the Mitch Hedgehog and Freddie Murphy and Jeff Garland joke that I had, that's this whole podcast pretty much. So join join Patreon.com/bad.
Oh, this is free. I forgot this is a free episode. I was like, do you think anyone here is not following you?
Yeah.
Or like somebody's following you and then they're listening to this?
It would be nice if we could get everybody to get 3 people. Just get 3 friends.
Hey, Adam
Just-
Urbanski. While I respect you, I will not acknowledge any advice you give me or anything you say. Just a heads up.
I was thinking about this.
I saw the Twitch.
It was just
Yeah, I
interrupted
put my
both
Twitch
of
on
us.
YouTube and more people saw it.
I saw it. I saw what you said. Piece of shit. Actually, I can't give you attention. Never mind.
So when you do that, is that just
Look
the
out,
main-
Adam. He refuses to give you any more attention.
Hey, I know that you're Jason's little bird, but I got plenty of birds, pal.
Yeah.
They'll take you down. They'll terminate you like you terminate bugs,
Gilbert?
bitch.
It's squished like a
I don't
bug
have
in this industry.
I don't have a lot of little birds everywhere. I just have one bird that is huge and tells me everything.
A pigeon.
I get one
big
big
ass
bird.
pigeon.
Yeah.
A whale bird, a pig
He's
bird,
always telling me everything I need to know.
Is it Adam Quaslow?
No, it's Adam Urbanski.
penguin.
What's like a
Have you guys noticed that Adam Quaslow started dressing like Lizzo?
Really? How so?
Oh, wait,
don't
I'm not
know.
supposed to say that on the free one.
not the well, not the same episodes. Just they kind of look similar.
Yeah.
Like what I noticed.
If Lizzo was on the Masked Singer, everyone would know who it is.
Folks, we added Ken Fluoride to
Yeah.
the wall of ops because he had to miss an episode.
Have you noticed that guy started dressing like Lizzo?
Ken Fluoride.
Yeah.
She kind of paved the way.
Oh, it was funny. Earlier, me and Dylan were talking about Ken Fluoride, and we were talking.
You were brushing your
I was
teeth.
talking about how Bob Keane hates him.
Really?
Yeah, Bob Keane. He doesn't hate him, but he's like salty
Worried
that
about him.
he's being successful. And he said he's worried about him because he's traveling so much and he's unhealthy.
So he says that's a way to.
That's what Bob Keane said about Ken Flores. And
well, thanks, Bob Keane, for looking out. You're such a kind-hearted, empathetic person.
This was at Keepers.
He's also the pillar of health.
Everyone,
so I get why he's always training and regimenting his diet and not getting drunk every day.
Everyone around the fire at Keepers was like, "Shut the fuck up."
But he said like he's worried about Ken traveling all the time, and it's like. You drive drunk every night.
And then it's funny
he's about to travel through the side of an overpass.
Because I said,
that sounds dangerous.
I said, I bet Ken's one of those guys that just stands on the moving sidewalks at the airport, and that's one of his jokes, I guess.
Yeah, just like showed him like
who said that?
A Ken Flores joke.
Wait, who said I bet he is?
Me.
Nah.
I'd never seen the clip.
And I was like, no
You've
way.
never seen the clip?
No, I swear to God in my life.
Mm-hmm. Brushing
I
your
do
teeth,
think his stand-up, like the jokes themselves, are so dumb.
No, but I know. But
he's funny. He's just funny.
Yeah,
No,
I hate his stand-up.
no.
It's Ken Fluoride.
I mean,
I hate his jokes.
But he's in no.
Hey, motherfuckers, you guys gay? I wish I was gay because I'd be a big fat gay guy.
I'd be sucking dick.
Hey, shit that takes energy? I don't like doing that. I'm fat. Us fat guys don't do that shit.
I put dicks in my throat.
I see you guys who are not fat out here. You're doing that high energy shit.
Oh, you gotta say fool.
Fool. I see you fools out here like to be high
Come
energy.
on, dog. Fool.
Pity the fool.
He's just funny, dude.
No, but Ken Flores.
I hate what he's doing for stand-up.
Yeah, but you're not spiteful about him being successful, are you?
I don't care about
him. You guys
a guy like him should be successful.
I think he should be successful.
He was a great. He grinded it out, and he just got recognized.
Yeah,
He's got the right look and personality.
When you say he grinded it out, you mean he ate a lot of grinders?
Yeah.
No, he him out.
No, he's an on grinder.
Yeah,
he's a throat go to Boys Town.
Could you imagine a gay guy who's real big and fat?
You know that he's Chinese. That's why that was so small.
I did.
He's half Chinese. He has one Chinese dick and one
I
Mexican
assume that because
dick.
of his last name, actually, Fluoride. Doesn't make any sense.
We should we'll also do Ken Florida over
Ooh,
there.
that's pretty
Jason,
good.
you'll like this. He was doing some crowd work the other day.
We were
which I
apple
know you
bottom
love,
jeans.
and
I love crowd work.
Yeah, and the person in the audience said something so shocking. He was like, "Damn, dog, that made me open my eyes, fool." And he actually did open his eyes, so they're there.
Oh, you saw him?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought of a fantastic joke just now.
Take that,
Wanna hear it?
China.
Maybe his eyes are like, when people don't get circumcised.
Yeah, they've got they've got to circum-eye
like
him.
you just got to pull back the hood and you can see.
He didn't get circumcised.
He can circumcised. He got to pull back the hood to see
No,
his
but
eyes.
listen to this
Uncut
joke.
gem.
These are apple bottom jeans, but they fit more like boots with the fur.
Nice.
Is that one of his jokes?
Now he's
No,
doing
that's the
Slim
song
Straight.
Apple Bottom Jeans.
But he could say that, maybe.
No, that's the Slim Straight jeans. I bought these apple bottom jeans, but they fit more like boots with the fur.
There's this lady at Comedy Bar.
With the fur.
Someone was talking about the thing in a woman's jeans where they can rub on it and come.
You're talking about their
thinking,
penis?
I know exactly the
Some
joke you're
women.
talking about.
It definitely sounds like
Yeah.
you're talking about a penis.
Is that a Ali Drapos?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
And then I was thinking, like, I went up later and I was like, should I say something about the thing? Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Not worth it.
You're too scared, dude.
What were you
Yeah,
gonna
I was
say?
Scared.
You're just
I was
why
gonna say,
are you
these are
so
my
scared of
Slim
people?
Straight, blah blah blah. Like, they have that
Remember back
thing
in the
in-
day when we did that cool jackass prank and you weren't scared of people?
Yeah.
You were secretly filming them, then you'd come out and be like, "Got you." That was before,
Got your
and then
ass.
you, and then
The
you
good
got,
old days.
and then you got more scared of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I started realizing how people perceive you guys and stuff, and then I was like,
Well,
They perceive us.
Everyone's telling me, like, yeah, these guys are, you made me not want to associate with this. And I was like, okay. And then it's like,
well, either way,
they banned you guys.
regardless-
And I was like, okay.
Who banned
no,
us?
I'm not actually. I'm not on any actual.
Who banned
book
us?
list.
The Fight Club.
Yeah.
the one
Now they banned
that
themselves.
awful
Oh, yeah.
show that doesn't exist that I
Yeah.
wouldn't do if they had me on.
Really smart that you aligned yourself with Fight Club and not us, Dylan, since they're still around.
Hey, who's still here?
That was funny when
us.
that was funny
Not
when he didn't want us to release anything about MC and
It
Blair
was
Porkchop
after you
that he
already
was saying.
did. But it's the perspective of, it was the first time I was like, oh, I could lose opportunities because of this. But then I was like,
Did they
oh,
ever book
those
you
are-
on Fight Club?
No, I never asked.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So
but it's
damn,
not
good
like-
thing you aligned yourselves with them.
Regardless, you're already wrapped in with us.
Hey,
because
Jason, I'm saying it was symbolic and that could have happened a lot.
Except
And
it
it only
didn't happen
happened
at all.
once.
So it's actually more
But it did
symbolic
happen.
about how you aligned yourself with the wrong people, and you could have done more shit with us.
Yeah.
And it could have been way better for this podcast.
Yeah, you're
but
missing-
I did all
instead,
the shit.
You're
you aligned
misaligned.
yourself some idiots who don't
I did
even
not
exist
align
anymore.
Your
myself
best
with
friends
them.
are DJ Pork Chop and
Yeah.
MC Pork Chop.
Why don't you go fight them?
I don't know.
And
I've
they're-
never got a picture printed of either of them and hung it up in my studio.
Well,
Actually,
So-
I didn't either.
well, that's because
did
you
that?
sleep in a dog
I didn't
kennel
have
and
that
you don't
one
even
printed.
have a bedroom with walls. To
I
hang
like the
stuff on.
kennel.
I didn't have that one printed. You were looking at me while you were saying that.
I printed the MC one
Yeah, because you guys
bitch,
are friends.
don't look at me and say that.
because we like talking
Call me
shit about
bitch,
all these.
bitch.
Bitch.
You know what? We like talking shit about all these.
But
you know
why
whats.
do you hang out with them all the time?
Well, it's just kind of like they're nice to me. Kind of like let me.
Do they let you
talk
watch
and stuff?
Do you
and-
watch them? Do you get to watch them have sex?
Actually,
I
they
bet
get to
Harry
watch
Brett-
me.
It's crazy.
I bet Harry Breitner wears a gimp suit.
He's like hanging upside down.
and then they just abuse him.
Yeah.
Like spy for us. Dylan can't handle like simple like comedy busting balls. He gets really sad.
I'm the one that's usually like
Yeah.
freaking out about it.
Yeah, you get super sad. It's okay.
Very
Well,
emotional.
we're not going to be
voice.
we're not going to be any nicer, but I understand.
It kind of, you know what kind of bothers me is I feel like everybody's on to us, that it's all a joke. Because
Yeah, it's like we
nobody
wanted to-
actually gets mad at us anymore like they used to. Like,
Yeah. I
it's
have
kinda
I have
makes me
noticed
sad.
that.
Yeah, like we got these guys to flip out and quit comedy, but
Yeah.
it just sucks, you know.
Yeah. Well, Bob Keane. Yeah. Well,
Sucks we can't get anyone.
we got
mad
2 out
anymore.
of 3 of the original.
Bob Keane still doesn't understand the nuance of the podcast, but he came crawling back because he didn't want the smoke.
Yeah, even him. Yeah, he's such a
kinda all-
narcissist. He wants you to like him so
Yeah.
bad that even after all the shit we did to him, he came crawling back.
Well, so yeah, it's for him. It's not for the same reason you were saying before. You were saying people understand it's a bit now. He doesn't understand it's a bit still. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't get that. His mind doesn't
He's kind of our
process
one
that level
last
of
comedy.
nuance. It doesn't. That's the name of a new ant, right? Anyways,
yeah. So we would do that.
but his brain can't process that. Just like how like Kaylee Horton can't really process like Cam Gillette's comedy.
Kaylee Horton.
It's sad, like
Kaylee
Bob,
Horton,
it means that all
yeah.
of his comedy is
That's a
real.
free episode too.
That means Bob's just
She,
talking up there. He's not even doing comedy. He's not even doing bits.
I don't care what I say about Kaylee. She's mean to me when I see her.
Kaylee Horton is an animatronic bear. Like she's the equivalent of a bear at Celebration Station to me. She just dances around in a fucking same thing every time.
She should do a special so we can listen to her yell
But
about her period.
Here's
for an
something.
hour.
Another important thing about you being wrong about us, Dylan, and not like talking
How was
more
I
shit.
wrong about you?
You're like, oh, nobody likes them.
No, that's what
why.
people told me.
Yeah, they were
I
all.
said, no, I like them.
Everybody was wrong.
Yeah.
And
First
you
of all,
didn't talk shit
you don't
'cause
talk
were
to
scared.
people really.
No. The main thing I'm going to say here is
I
the other
talk
night,
shit.
and this isn't a perfect example, but Brandon Kiefer tried to talk shit about Mac and the podcast on stage, and people didn't go with him.
Uh-huh.
know.
Do you remember that? Like, and then he talked shit about Brian Rowe, and everyone went with him.
Nice.
So it wasn't like they just weren't with him, you know.
And he apologized.
It was
he
like-
apologized on stage
He
to me.
had to, because the crowd turned on him for
Wow.
when he talked shit.
So you
That
had
to
to
me,
say, I'm sorry, Mac.
yeah, we're. it's like how Stone Cold was a bad guy, and then he was so cool. Now everyone likes him. That's what we did with the podcast.
Oh, I applied to.
But I
Must be
kind of
mean to
miss being
everybody.
the bad guy. I liked being the bad guy.
We
I
can
don't. I
find a
didn't
way
want to
back.
be the Stone. I didn't want to be the. You know,
I submitted.
whatever.
I submitted our podcast to Gas Digital Network.
nice dude. I don't know what that is.
It's the one that's run by the one that Legion of Skanks and stuff is on.
Oh, cool.
But they have no footprint in Chicago.
Let's submit ourselves to Anthony Acuna.
And we're the-
I want to be Opie.
No, if Gas Digital if Gas Digital doesn't get back to me, I'm going to by Tuesday. I'm going to Compound Media, and that's
That's okay. That's their one. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Like these are the types of podcast networks that have like like podcasts like ours, like where you say fucked up shit.
I used to listen to Kevin Brennan. I think he's on Compound Media now. He used to be just open.
I mean,
he's so mean and racist and stuff.
I'd rather be.
He just says mean racist stuff every podcast. It's so great.
I'd rather be on Gas Digital because they have they have like more of people around our age, where like Compound Media is more like old heads.
Yeah.
So Gas Digital, get back to us ASAP.
Yeah.
Or else we gotta go with Kumia.
Otherwise, we're gonna pass the gas.
Yeah.
So you guys done your 9/11 shopping yet?
Yeah, I got a box cutter that said for 9/11.
Oh, I got you a birthday gift. It just didn't come in time.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
You hear what I
Sounds
got?
like
I got a box cutter that said it's for 9/11.
No, that's me and Adam's. No, that's me and Donnie's joke.
What do you mean?
Me and Donnie's joke.
I just came up with that actually.
No, you didn't. You stole it from my.
Oh, prove
I
it.
have timestamps.
Prove it.
I mean, I literally could.
Do it.
It's on. Okay, it'll take me like
No.
little bit. It's on YouTube.
I stole it from his Twitch. Yeah.
I mean, I posted it on YouTube.
Happy birthday, Oscar.
Me and Donnie came out with that on the road.
Hey.
I've been wanting to do. I tried to get before my album recording box cutters as merch.
Yeah.
That was just going to say my website. But Donnie's like, you should make it say something funny like always remember on the
Yeah.
box cutter. And I was like, yeah.
Or like never forget and never again.
Or
both.
what I had was it says 4/9/11 on it.
Oh, did
For
one of you guys buy Bad Comedy swim trunks?
No.
Okay, so that was someone else. Okay.
Oh, dude, I was
Nice.
advertising it, so maybe somebody
Well,
on Twitch. I had
that's
the
my
website
design,
open.
so I get the commission.
Of course. Respect.
But if it was one of you guys, I would just refund you the commission. It's like $2. So.
yeah, I know.
Thanks, man.
So I saw you said the backpack was expensive. That backpack, it's $50, but that one's $1 profit.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I mean, all the profits suck.
Well, the problem is the ones that are all over print, like the hoodie and the backpack. Those are the most expensive things because all the.
It's just cool to have gear.
if our listeners want some bad comedy merch, it's badcomedypodcast.org or something.
Badcomedy.org.
We'll get a baddie
easier,
sweatshirt.
Yeah,
Baddie sweatshirt.
Yeah, you can get short
bucket
shorts
hat.
like Ham Talent, even though he claims that they're not short shorts.
Well, you can get regular shorts, and if you're really tall, they'll be short
Yeah.
shorts.
The thing is, they are short shorts. Like
You're working on a
they
chubby
literally are
behemoth
short shorts
line.
that he's wearing.
Yeah, it's not like he put them on and then he got really tall.
Yeah,
and he
no.
grew out of the shorts.
If you're
he
t-
put them on and they were short shorts.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I must be really tall."
He must love showing off his legs.
Yeah, that's what
His
it
big
is.
He
ham
does. Well,
legs.
it's his leg
Yeah.
tattoos.
Yeah.
It's because he doesn't like his body and he's like,
But
look at my legs and
Sam
Yeah,
Talent,
they're-
listen up.
He's got body dysmorphia.
Just because you're tall, it doesn't mean that any shorts you wear are short shorts. You know that, like, if you get a bigger size, then they're not short shorts.
Yeah, it's like these are,
if you get shorts that aren't short, if you're tall, they won't be short on you.
I'm hoping that
these are
like
my short
I want
shorts.
big shorts to come back in style, like like the rappers used to wear when we were
Yeah,
young.
like one they go down here.
Yeah, dude.
And then you wear the long socks.
Yeah, and a big T-shirt.
Basically,
like
yeah.
fucking Soldier Boy,
There's-
like wearing a big ass T-shirt.
Oh, the long. Everyone's wearing these like cut off jean shorts.
Yeah.
the jorts. You need the long jorts. Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah,
and then,
they
you,
cut
and,
off.
then, and then you got long socks. And then you got and then you got black Air Force Ones.
Fuck yeah, dude. Dressing like
That's the way to do it.
just dressing like Mike Jones.
That
and
was
shit.
that was when black people and cholos dressed the same. They both wore that.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
How embarrassing they show up to the same gangbang or something.
And then now the cholos wear, and then now the black people dress like emos, and the cholos have the one button on the top.
Everyone's
Yeah.
switching and
I
appropriating.
was telling Nura like black people need to stop complaining about white people taking their shit while they're taking emo from
They have
us.
completely stolen emo. From
And
us.
anime.
Will you guys please stop taking our bad shit and making your shit worse? I like
Yeah.
your shit.
Uh-huh.
I'm wearing a Kodak Black shirt.
Yeah.
Stop making your shit worse because I
Right.
used to like it by taking our shit and putting our bad shit
Yeah.
into
not
their
a good
shit.
look.
These tight jeans that they're taking from us, you're taking the worst parts of our culture and adding them to your awesome
Dude.
culture.
Lil
making
Uzi
them cool
Vert
and-
came out as non-binary. Like, stop taking our bad culture and adding it to yours.
He hates pickles.
Yeah.
You know the non-binary.
And Wayne
caused,
Brady, he said he's pansexual. Stole that from me. I invented
Yes, Wayne,
pansexual.
dude. Wayne Brady has been stealing our shit forever.
I invented pansexual.
Wayne Brady has been stealing our white guy shit for his whole career. Whose line is it anyway? You think black people are supposed to be on that show?
I was choking bitches before Dave Chappelle.
That's when he was,
Did you know
That was when Wayne Brady was stealing from Training Day, the movie, and he needs to find himself.
Yeah.
He stole your pansexual joke.
I know. Dude,
Train Day?
the other night, I was
That's an autistic version of Training
I was
Day.
doing blow with a bunch of
Just ride the
people.
train and
I was doing
Train Day.
I was doing blow with a
Okay.
bunch of people the other day, and we lined up like 3 lines for each of us. So there was a bunch of lines on the table, and then at one point when it got to like the last lines, we couldn't figure out whose lines was what. We're like, whose line is that anyway?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How about
That's
heard
just a
that
true
joke
story.
before.
how about this as a product? It's like a powder.
I heard that joke before. Someone
me.
said at a party of all these improv guys, we started doing blow, and then all of a sudden we're saying, whose line is it?
Where'd you say that?
I heard my friend Brian said that.
I said that on the podcast
Brian
before.
Rowe?
No, it's probably an old joke of his that he kind of dusted off and did a couple years ago now. So
Probably not.
yeah, it's not.
What
yours.
kind of dust was on it? Coke.
crystal meth?
How about this? How about this?
He's called me out for stealing jokes. He stole the knock knock joke from what the 1500s, and that joke was invented.
No, I revolutionized the knock knock joke a couple
Your
times.
jokes are
now,
jokes
so
stolen from street jokes from the medieval times.
I wonder how. I
Find a
wonder.
timestamp.
Yeah. What's your next joke going to be about? A big turkey leg?
Yeah, maybe
Did you take all your jokes from the medieval times?
maybe one about Ring Around the
Ham
Rosie.
legs.
Something about jousting?
Do you have any cool Mother Goose jokes?
Mother,
You got any
Single
suits of
mother
armor
goose.
jokes?
no.
Do you have any jousting jokes?
That's a jousting.
No, jousting you did. That's my bad. Do you have any
no.
Fair. You got any jokes about fair maidens?
what about court jesters?
How
you
about
ever say,
castles,
"Hey, I'm a court
castles?"
jester"?
Big castle joke.
I think a clown would make the best lawyer
Why?
because a court jester
Oh,
just got your ass.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's because it hurts, right?
I mean, instead of modern day philosophers, I would say that comedians are more modern day court jesters.
It's got
What
a
do you
court of
call? What do you
public
call
opinion.
1,000 mermaids in the bottom of the ocean?
What do you call it?
It's a pretty good start.
Yeah, I
Nice.
agree.
Thank
Kill all the
you.
mermaids.
Pretty good start.
It's fucking disgusting.
Say the real version of that joke.
Well, you don't like the mermaids?
I do.
Actually, the real version I heard was lawyers. Is there a racist version that you heard?
You can use it for anything.
I was like, whoa, why wouldn't I be able to say lawyers?
I think I've heard that joke for pretty much every race
Yeah.
/ religion.
By the way, 1,000 is not a good start because there's millions of each race.
And how they even track them at the bottom of the ocean.
What do you call 6 million
Yeah.
Jews at the bottom of the
Sound,
ocean?
I'm skeptical of this.
What?
Just an alternative to the Holocaust. So they
Yeah.
they just drown them instead of through
There's a lot less.
whole
I
thing.
almost agree with you, except that I think that there was more than 6 million Jews killed in the
It was like 6 billion. I always forget to.
Yeah.
That's
At
what I
least.
believe.
Yeah.
Why did they like have to make all these like complicated camps? Why didn't they just like dump them in the ocean?
Yeah. It would have been way less if you just made them sleep on the ground instead of having to buy them all tents and
Yeah.
fires. Like,
Yeah, camp out.
why did they do camps? Why didn't they just do laying on the ground?
Yeah, yeah. They'd do like
No one was concentrating on-
and they had to do like all these captivities. Like they had to do like bow and arrow shooting and like water skiing. That was
Yeah.
terrible. They made them do it at Auschwitz water ski.
I had,
Yeah, you had to
I had
do-
ADHD, so they sent me to concentration camp.
Uh-huh.
How many times have you guys heard that joke at open
A
mics?
lot. And
Yeah.
it's part of one of my jokes. But,
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
I just like wrote a similar one because our theme.
Oh, you
at
wrote
church
that
was
joke too.
camping.
Weird. Weird how many people wrote that joke.
Yeah, it sounds like it must be a good joke then.
These are the jokes that bring us together.
Well, my joke is like I try to get
ones that
my
are
joke is like
about drugs
The idea
and
is like
Holocaust.
I try to get some Adderall. So I went to a doctor, told him I had trouble concentrating. Instead of Adderall, he sent me straight to a concentration camp. Can you believe that? I'm not even Jewish.
No, clowns make the best doctors
I love saying, "Can you believe that?"
the whole time.
The whole time, and "Can you believe that?" are my two favorite things to say on stage. I also invented "Good to be here." Just want to say that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. You
Mark-
should get some.
I should get some royalties from Mark
Royalties.
Norman. He says this shit all the time.
He says every little thing that everybody says.
Yeah, I
And then
know.
he pretends like it's his catchphrase.
Well, no, it's kind of like Although I
kinda
hate him,
genius.
I understand what he's doing. It's kind of like a meta thing, making fun of it.
I don't think he is.
He is, dude.
I think he's just using it to just, like Jason said, ease the.
I think it's because
because
autistic people they like routines.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Honestly, the way he says comedy, I feel like it soothes his autism.
no, but
Probably.
when he said,
Comedy, because he says it every time he feels uncomfortable.
when, he's, when, he's, when, he's,
Comedy.
when he says
I'm gonna have an autistic meltdown. Comedy.
He has like Asperger's, but it's just humor based.
when he says good to be
Yeah.
here all the time,
Asperger's.
though, I'm almost positive that's like just kind of making fun of
It is.
Oh,
it
how
is
it's,
funny.
how it's
a little bit.
overused. Yeah.
Yeah. And he
I've
usually
got
says
people-
it after a joke bombs. It's
Yeah.
like ironic.
People keep quoting to me when I say "little bit about me." It's awesome. So I'm like, wow, that's. I guess no one's quoting my jokes back to me except Mac and Jason. But they remember this little.
They said we just had
nothing thing.
better versions of it.
Yeah, we're trying to improve your jokes, help you
Yeah.
out, because
I
everyone's been
appreciate
talking
that,
shit
you
about you.
guys.
Everyone's been talking shit about you
Behind your back.
They've been
Yeah.
talking about how you're on the ban list.
Because you know that me and
Same
him have
talent
much
or
larger
something.
networks than you do,
Yeah.
so we
They
talk
talk-
to a lot of people.
A lot of people
Like,
complaining about me.
They're saying this guy's mumbles
This guy,
Brown.
Yeah,
Can't even understand
it's
what he's
weird.
saying, but
I've
I
heard
can
from
tell
different
it's dumb.
sources that haven't even seen the episode. They just call you Mumbles the Brown. Also,
Dude, you know what's funny
I
is
think
if
they just
anybody
hate
was
Brown.
talking shit about us to you, the thing is everybody talks shit about everybody, so it's not actually significant.
I just don't get.
It's not enough to just be like, oh, don't align yourself with those guys; they're gonna get you in trouble. Because everyone talks shit about everybody like that.
I'm gonna have to
Just
say
the-
that Dylan
the
might be
principle of
lying
it.
because Dylan doesn't talk to people.
Yeah, who told you that? By the way,
AJ
let's
Leidig?
name some names.
Probably AJ Leidig.
Probably
that's
the
it.
jerks,
You know, there was a-
the guys who live in the suburbs and don't even know any of these
More
people we're
than I
talking
can
about.
count.
Because you don't talk to anybody at Mike's.
Then you should be
Yeah,
able
I
to
do.
name two.
Mac, you wouldn't know. You don't go to Mike's.
You
Yeah.
should be able to.
Okay,
You don't know
Max
who I
Sorich.
talk to.
I'm not a real comedian.
If there's more people
not
than you
Max
can
Sorich.
count, then you should be able to name one. to
You are
three.
Max Sorich
Yeah.
in many ways.
Max Sorich worships us. He wants to suck on our dick.
He's Gen Z. He really doesn't want to work, Dylan. That's why he's like Max Sorich, because he just doesn't want to work.
Why would I?
so
Look
true.
at me. Where's the motivation? I'm not going to die.
Drinking my
very
champagne and wearing
soon.
fake jewelry.
Actually, you look like a boss, dude.
Yeah,
Somebody
this
in
is
the
the
comments was like, "This guy's." Do you see that? It was like on YouTube. Somebody was like,
So they
"What's up with
drink-
this guy? He's wearing so much jewelry or something."
No, yeah, I think it's a kind of a compliment. It wasn't a compliment or a diss. It was like
It's like, why is this guy wearing so much? Like, why is he all?
No, he's
I don't even know why.
he's got the something drip. He said,
yeah.
Wonder what that
But he
means.
said like, "Why has he got the something drip?" And I wrote like, I think this question answers itself.
Well,
Like everybody.
no,
wants
no,
that.
it's
Yeah.
like you know how it is a black guy. You know, like why he owned that? Why you know?
Yeah, I think that question answers itself. Black
So
people.
yeah, I know, but it was kind of a rhetorical question.
Well, I got a
What you
rhetorical
wanna
question
know,
for
yeah.
you.
I love rhetoric.
Why
Let's-
is
let's-
Dylan gay?
I don't know.
Fuck you for not aligning with us. I'll hold it over you till you die.
You guys, I bet it all on you. I don't know how you think.
Sort of.
That's why you're celebrating.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
let us release that clip of you doing cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like in poor taste for you guys to even do that.
Yeah.
I didn't even say we couldn't. I was like,
How dare
still,
you-
we always still
How
could.
dare you say that something on
How
this,
dare I
that
go hard
something
for
is
3
poor
hours?
taste and not all of it?
No, like that week, the week after that happened, he was like, "You should put that on Instagram."
Yeah.
We should have. I don't know why we
I
didn't.
think it was at the time I was like, I feel like I don't really know what I'm doing if I'm saying yes to this. So
So it's on
Some
the
things have
it's
to
on the
slow
secrets
down.
tier, but it's at the end of the episode, and you barely see anything. Basically, all you see you fall, but then the camera like is falling over. So
I'm glad it exists somewhere.
yeah, I
Just in
think
case.
only Hunter Hirsch has seen it.
Oh, holy fuck.
He was.
Ron Hexagon would like it.
But I
for
told
sure.
him. I told him it was.
Shout out to Ron.
I
He's
told
on
him
my show tonight.
I told him it was more of you
I
fainting
need to
from
message
not
them
really
people.
eating.
Yeah. You didn't want to take responsibility for the cocaine and the 3 hours and
Well-
not getting me a snack when I asked
Well,
for
we
one.
kept doing it, and we were fine.
That's how hard in the pain I go for you guys. I almost died a couple times on this show.
I mean, you didn't even like do
I
that.
almost-
You didn't even do that much of it, and then after that happened, me and Andre kept doing it. It was because you didn't eat.
Most of the stuff with you dying is kind of your own bad health choices, though.
Yeah.
Like you come over in near-death states
Have
and,
you heard of
and
the-
record the podcast from under the table.
Have you heard of the Maslow's hierarchy
Sometimes
of
some
needs?
good riffs.
You just don't do the foundational
Yeah, just
ones.
like
Yeah.
Maslow's
You
hierarchy
skip
of
right to
needs.
self-actualization without getting your basic needs met.
Yeah, what would Mahler's hierarchy
I'm gonna pull it up.
up. Mahler's hierarchy would
Actually,
be
I'm
like
gonna try to-
base level
Mahler's.
Adderall,
I'm gonna try to bring it on the screen.
caffeine,
Yeah.
just other placebos would be like the third level. Water,
Doing a lot of placebos.
food, and then comedies at the top. It's kind of the last thing I need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the ones at the bottom are more foundational,
Yeah.
more needed.
just to get out of bed, I gotta. Sometimes people put their alarm on the other side of the room. I put my Adderall over there, just to give me something to do.
Yeah, his first 3 levels are Adderall.
Yeah, there's Adderall, caffeines, and miscellaneous placebos.
Where it's supposed to be like food and safety.
yeah, then water, then food, then comedy.
You guys can keep talking while I'm doing this because I'll
Yeah, go ahead, Dylan. Keep talking while I do this.
I want you to look at the Twitters, read all about Oscar de la Goya.
Have you just been using the Bad Comedy Twitter to just write your own jokes?
Well, I was supposed to be like applying for jobs today probably, but then instead I was just writing like a few long tweets about Oscar de la Goya, and because not a lot of people know his origin story, the real origin story.
Yeah. The funny thing
I don't want
is,
to ruin it, but
what kind of sucks about that is that
it's not funny. It's
no,
the problem.
no, what sucks about that is that Oscar Mayer de la Hoya is funnier.
No.
Yeah, isn't it, Jason?
No.
This is a boxer who's not been famous for like.
But he is famous for not paying his boxers, so.
How about
I was thinking about how.
how about Oscar
Paying him dirt money.
hella
Like a
Gaya?
I was thinking about how. Do you know how people
Level
have kids because they think they're so great they want to have a kid that's going to be great like them. I was trying to think of an actual example of somebody who was great and their kid was great too.
yeah.
There's musicians and stuff.
Yeah, like
LeBron
who?
James.
Like Willie Nelson's son's really good.
But you never
But
know
is he as
the
good as
real,
he's nowhere near as good as Willie Nelson? I never even heard of him.
Hank Williams Jr.
What's Willie Nelson's son's name?
I think it's actually Luke Wilson.
That's what I mean, dude. Like that
Luke
can't
Wilson.
you can't be Willie Nelson
Well,
as
no,
great
I
as
know.
Willie Nelson, and then you have this kid
No,
who
but-
got to ride your coattails
No,
as
but
a
listen to
famous
me.
dad.
Get all the
and I don't even
resources.
know his name,
No, listen
and
to
you don't
me.
know it either.
Right now,
Huge platform.
right now he's mostly touring with his dad before his dad dies, and then he's gonna kind of.
What's his name? Luke
There's
Nelson?
Look at Willie Nelson's
You
son.
don't even know his name.
I don't
That's what
li-
I'm saying. He didn't do good.
I don't listen to newer country. I only listen
It's
to old
because a lot of
country.
times people
I'm
achieve
just saying, like,
greatness. They
All
don't
right,
want
guys,
their
we have the
kid
hierarchy
to-
of needs up. Let's figure out where Dylan lies.
They don't want their kid to have that same life. They don't want you wouldn't want a son to go into comedy. You'd say, stay the hell away from that.
All right,
I was thinking of George Foreman. He has like 12 kids. They're all named George Foreman. And not one of them invented a grill.
Yeah,
Not even a waffle maker.
what's been done? They're living in their dad's
They have the
shadow.
Foreman grill. I thought one of these great, he's a great man for coming up with the Foreman.
Can we talk about this pyramid while I
Grill.
have it up on the screen?
Yeah, and The Office did a great little bit about it, and I will always love George Foreman for
Some
that.
of his daughters are named Georgina.
All right,
Really?
so
he has multiple kids named George.
physiological
12 kids.
needs: air, water, food. Okay, so no water or food. Shelter.
I'm glad he put air on there.
You have shelter.
Yeah, I have all these.
You have shelter for now. No, you don't have food or water.
Yeah, I do.
No, that's
Well, I didn't on the cocaine episode.
or on that other time where you're dead.
What do you get for a man
He's got
that has
plenty
it
of. He's got
all?
plenty of air in
Sleep?
his.
No.
He's got plenty of air in his head.
Sleep? No.
Nice. She's a real airhead. You're supposed
Yeah.
to have oxygen in your head, Jason.
Clothing?
You're supposed to also have brain.
Clothing?
Should talk about more
Clothing?
about elements
No.
Why
today.
don't you get some brain in there as well?
No clothing. You do have. So
Get it from
far,
your
you're
mom.
missing food, water, and
Nice.
sleep. And this is reproduction.
Jason, I'm running low on brain. Can you get your mom to give me some more?
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know where we'd put it. There's the only thing in your head is air.
I have a
It's
big
taking
head,
up all the
buddy.
space, all the
There's
air.
a lot of space in there.
All the
I'll
air
tell
is
you.
taking up all the space.
Airheads.
Jason, can you pay attention with me?
I'm paying attention to Dylan right
Got
now.
a lot of air, not a lot of hair.
By the hierarchy of needs, we need to go through it with Dylan.
Uh-oh. How about
I
hairs on
am
there?
really going through it with Dylan right now.
Okay, so all right, so
does that mean?
okay, so you're missing water, food, sleep, and reproduction.
Mac, we're worried about you, man.
Okay,
The epoxy stuff with the tooth and
I'm done. I'm done with the epoxy.
Probably
You gotta
talk
get your
about what
basic
happened
teeth
with-
needs met.
I don't know if the public knows about kind of how that happened. And
Come on, what's Mako's hierarchy
Uh-huh.
of
It
needs?
was
epoxy is at the bottom.
Epoxy.
it was an
Bluetooth is at the
epoxy
top.
accident.
A Bluetooth he needs.
Safety needs, personal safety. You don't have any weapons.
Neither do you. You're the one hurting yourself with epoxy.
I have. Do you know how many weapons I have?
Yeah, you have too many
I have
weapons.
a gun
You-
right here. I have safety.
You
folks.
hurt
So,
yourself closing the knife one-handed.
I mean, everyone hurts himself with closing the switchblade.
It's called Hurt, Johnny Cash.
I'd never.
Great
Oh wait, I
song.
cut my
You
finger.
definitely.
One time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, employment.
It was
Okay.
Christmas.
That is not on Maslow's. Okay.
It was Christmas, and
Yeah,
I was,
My
it's
ass.
under safety.
the way I cut my finger with my switchblade is
It's
it was,
under safety.
It was Christmas, and I refused to open my presents except with the switchblade.
And you cut yourself.
I cut myself.
You're a cutter.
Resources
My ass hierarchy of needs. How do I not have resources?
because you're Gather Biden.
That's how I have resources.
Yeah, you say
No, you don't.
say
you,
you're
you
like
say on
I
stage
have
you
less
don't have.
resources than Hunter Biden, I admit.
You don't have resources. You say it on stage yourself.
I say I have less resources.
Health, your health might be fine. Property, no.
his health does not seem fine when he's coming to the
I have
podcast and
personal property.
laying
Okay.
under the table.
So
Mac almost had no property because he
didn't-
not enough coverage on
he
his
didn't really
condo.
make it past the first one, and then definitely not the second one. I don't think we even need to go further.
So Mac, you kind of lose credibility when you have these narratives that don't align with reality at all.
What do you mean?
You know, it's just I'm a guy that doesn't even have to work right now, and you're telling me I don't have my basic needs met.
I mean,
Let's talk about it.
what do you mean?
I have other needs.
What
I
are,
need
what are your needs?
more ice.
You
We
do-
need more patrons.
You do need to work.
I need to work on comedy because I'm trying to have my
'cause
life
you're not
fulfilled
funny.
right now.
So you think
'Cause you're not funny,
in the
you
next
work on
year
it.
you'll make
See,
a full
once
time?
again, Jason does a joke about me not being funny. How about we have a joke that's actually possible? Let's have one that makes sense about me.
So you think like in the next year or so you're gonna be like make full time comedy money?
No.
Okay, so you should probably figure something out
You know, figure something
as
out.
your financial advisor.
And Mac is
And-
employed now, kinda.
I even consulted the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This isn't just me. I said it on there. That's it. That's at the second level up.
Well, it's been debunked because some people say, you know what, you don't need that stuff for love.
Yeah, but well, love is higher up.
Love is
okay.
the main one.
No, it's that self actualization.
There's just kind of a critique on Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Well, no,
They
you
think that you need all these things just to be happy.
you do need food, water, and air.
It's not to be happy. It's just like your
To
needs.
survive.
It's- yeah, survival.
Yeah.
They say that you can't live a fulfilling life if you're dying. But what if you're dying but you're happy?
I live every day like it's my last.
Uh-huh.
I've
live
cr-
every
That's
day.
why you're dying.
I'm happy and I have Crohn's. I'm dying.
I live like I'm dying.
Guys, it's a ticking time bomb. So please
Me
join the
being on bad comedy.
Patreon to help my Crohn's.
Seriously, guys, we have problems, and we need you
Yeah.
to help us solve them. Just support. It's $4 a month. It's like a charitable.
it
Write
goes-
it off as charity. We don't care.
It goes towards Crohn's disease treatment. It's a charity. It goes towards
Autism.
autistic
general.
young adults, and then the obesity crisis in America.
So if you don't think that those are major issues in America, I'd say probably 2 for 3 of them are.
Yeah, these literally
And for
go
Mac-
directly to people that suffer from these things.
So if you kind of want to make the world a better place,
If you want to make the world a better place,
$3.99 at a time.
Patreon.com/badcomedy, folks. Yeah, it's only $3.99. It's pretty much free 99, just with 3
Yeah.
instead of free.
Yeah. I
unless
said
you're
in the
totally
I said in the
broke as
teaser.
fuck.
I said in the teaser, and it's true. If you don't pay for this $3.99, I feel like I don't respect you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind
It's
of
so low.
that's
so
a
cheap.
hierarchy. Needs to subscribe to the Patreon.
Ooh, hierarchy of bees.
By the way, I
Thank
listened
you.
to I listened to the
I'll
be-
make a hierarchy of bees.
Killer bees.
I listened to
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning.
you know how charts.
Yeah.
I listened to the beginning of the podcast you guys did without me, and it sounds like you forgot to hit record when I wasn't here.
Oh, maybe.
But you guys recorded like 8 minutes,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then had to
yeah.
restart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need
See,
you to,
that's what you need
I
me
need
here,
you to
dude.
turn the key.
Jason, make sure we're recording.
At least I caught it early though.
Yeah,
No, we-
8 minutes.
Did you listen to the whole episode?
Not yet. No.
We should make
we
a
talk shit about you a lot.
should we,
I
Maz,
know you said I got my foot cut off, and I'm sad that you shared that with everybody.
Max hierarchy of bees. Max pyramid scheme of bees.
So the hierarchy of bees. But how would that work out? That'd be more of a ranking thing. So like, there's the bees and no stingers are the worst ones. The little shitty bees.
What? Oh yeah,
Those
those
little-
sweat bees.
Yeah. Those bees
Jerry
suck.
They just, like,
Seinfeld
sweat.
ass.
But what's the best bee?
There's the
There's
The Africanized honeybee, of course.
yeah, but there's also big
the killer
big,
bee.
Are hornets bees?
No, they're hornets.
They're their own thing.
They could sting you more than once, I think. Bees can only sting once. That's what makes them cool, is because they're fucking jihad. You know, like
So then it must go.
take it in there and blow themselves
That's
up.
why they win. I mean, honestly, these people they'll sacrifice themselves not to dishonor their people.
Hell
they
yeah.
win.
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
So do Africanized honeybees? Do they look like the yellow jackets or whatever?
They look like bees.
Like wasps?
well-
or not wasps? Wait.
I looked this up on my
wasps.
Twitch one day.
Wasps are bees. I'm pretty sure that
No,
hornets are
wasps,
types
wasps
of.
are not bees.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're wasps.
Bees. What about
See, wasps can sting you over and over.
I know.
That's the difference.
I know that. I know that the regular ones have hook stingers.
Yeah, and it pulls off their butt, and it's
Yeah,
full of poison.
It pulls out all their organs.
Yeah, and that's why they're so badass.
You know they're Japanese.
They're like Van Gogh.
They're Japanese. They're
All bees are Japanese.
well, the regular ones with the hook stingers because they
Chinese, Japanese, dirty bees.
they don't
no,
want to dishonor their
they
family.
hate they hate humans so much that they kamikaze themselves to kill us. Yeah,
I thought they were jihadists. That's what I
I
said.
thought Kamikaze was a city in
Jihadist?
Japan.
They're jihadist.
The bee hottest.
Here's the
regime.
story. I looked it up why they're called Africanized honeybees because I thought it was going to be like some kind of blacked website was going to come
Right.
up.
So it was,
that the bees had been Africanized.
yeah.
So it turns out there's this guy. He took honeybees from Europe and he took them down to South Africa, and he tried to mix them with the native species to get more honey.
Sounds like an
And
Andrew Tate.
instead, he got Africanized honeybees, which are killer bees, and they'll follow you for up to a mile to sting you, and they
Wow.
kill like 1,000 people a year.
Bait and switch right there.
Yeah, he was just trying to get more honey, and then he created a more vicious bee. It's like every sci-fi movie.
The lover bee method.
like,
yeah, you're right. They're in the same family, but they're not the same.
It's kind of like how you disown.
You missed the story of Africanized honeybees while you were looking at it up.
No, I heard it.
You disown parts of your family that aren't aligned enough.
It's basically what happens in I just watched Planet of the Apes. They were trying to make a cure for dementia, and then they gave it to monkeys, and it made them super smart. And
That's
how
kind
you
of what
got the super
Neuralink's going to do. It's supposed to
smart. Yeah.
do the same thing.
I thought I had a bad thought in my mind. I thought he was going to say Nura, and then I was comparing that to Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't go
Oh
there.
no!
I did
would
start
never do
watching it.
that.
I did start watching it while I was over at her place, and she's like, "Black people
I
don't."
was like, no.
And then
I wasn't
by-
sure if they tell you that in the UP that was bad.
No, the trees. They didn't really ever even see those people growing up.
I didn't realize it, but it turns out that
Hey.
movie is just a big metaphor for it's like a big racist metaphor for a race war.
What is?
Planet of the Apes.
Kind
It's like,
of,
what if
maybe.
white people had to fight these, primitive people who are dark?
What if they become intelligent and they're more athletic than us?
Yeah, it is like a big racist
Kind of a
movie.
warning.
And then there's like 12 of them.
Yeah,
They just keep pumping them out.
run it back.
I was thinking about
12 years of. All right.
I was
I don't like anything I was going to say.
Yeah, it's pretty.
No, I was
Whenever
I was
you were
thinking
using
about
that movie as a joke, it's bad.
I was thinking about when you were saying that the trees probably never really saw any black people. Do you think there's any black lumberjacks?
Whoa,
Lumber blacks.
lumber blacks.
I want to meet. Hey, if there's any
Chopping
black
down,
lumberjacks on there,
money
I'll
tree?
give you a free Patreon membership if you can prove you're a lumberjack.
I only chop
Made it
down
black.
money trees because I don't want. The
I want to
money.
meet a black lumberjack. I call him
I say,
blackjack.
fuck the money.
Well, Nick Kuntzman, is he a lumberjack?
Kunstman is
He's a
non-binary.
Antifa lumberjack.
Remember, you used to think he was like me for some reason all the time. Back when we like a long time ago, you'd be like, "I thought you guys were kind of similar."
Well, so some of your,
I feel like I never really connect with him perfectly.
No,
He's too sincere. He's too.
I know.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a great call. I think it was because I loosely thought that both of your styles were a little alt,
Oh yeah.
and you both had beards.
Yeah, we both kind of look similar. I think you were just being racist.
Yeah, it's kind of just
I was being
profiling.
racist?
Yeah,
That's
you
not
think,
racist.
You thought me and Nick were the same because we looked the same.
You think me and Hunter are the same because we look the same.
It's the same thing like you said about black people. Like you think they're all like walk slow at the crosswalk
I never said
just because they look like
I
that.
never said that.
I'm sorry. People see patterns. What do you want us to do? Fuck.
Are you guys ever walking like, down the street and then you come to a stop sign and then there's a car waiting for you to cross, and so you start like fake jogging kind of?
Yeah.
But
Every
you're
time.
really like jogging like
Just to
you're probably
pretend.
moving slower than if you walked. It's like you're trying to show them that you're making an effort to cross the street.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
I just
Making
I
an
move
effort.
my arms faster without speeding up my legs, so they think I'm walking fast.
yeah, I just go.
I just
That was like how I
wave.
would do laps in football. I'm making pretend like I'm running, but
Just
Like
moving your
Mac,
arms really
it's the
fast.
hustle
I was too
award.
far away. I was like across the field, so they couldn't really see my speed.
Could see everyone passing you though.
No, this is when I get in trouble and I'd have to do laps.
I bet Mac kind of pissed off the coach sometimes.
I had to do a lot of laps.
A lot of antics. A lot of little pranks. A
remember
lot
doing
of
I've been doing
hazing.
improv for 30 years.
When you played football, was there any people on the team who were just like stupid and sucked, and they were just there and they would just like fail at every drill and everything
Anyone
just to
else
be on
is
the
saying
team?
anyone
One time I
else.
injured 2 people in one Oklahoma drill.
Really?
Well, it sounds like you're the stupid person. Why are you injuring?
But it's good
Just
to be stupid
They're
in
so
football.
weak.
They sucked, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want to be dumb.
I remember we had this kid named
I would also
Charlie,
spear
and they
people.
made him do laps, and then he just threw up, and it was so funny.
Wow.
I had a big head, so I'd spear the fuck out of people.
Oh yeah, dude.
Use that head.
I would Goldberg spear everybody.
I hated
Love
the
that
person
head,
who would
kid.
spear. And then the coaches are like, they would always yell at the kids who spear, like, "You're gonna break your neck," and then they just keep doing it forever.
In lacrosse, I almost broke my neck. Basically, I speared somebody, and then my neck like cracked, I blacked out, and I was on the ground, and I like basically like went unconscious for a little bit, but then I came to.
Yeah.
It was weird,
Sorry.
but it wasn't a
Didn't mean to
concussion.
laugh.
It was like a neck thing or whatever.
That's interesting.
Brain
I believe I
or-
saw that happen to Aaron Hernandez once.
what.
Rest in
His
peace.
whole head and neck got.
Oh no! Well, it
Mac
wasn't.
starts
smashed.
It
murdering
wasn't a
people.
concussion. I think it was more of a spinal cord thing.
So I'm just curious, Mac. Are you gay?
Yeah, and is your brother?
Everybody with a concussion.
I mean, look at Aaron Hernandez.
A lot of people have had concussions.
So,
I
for
had an
example,
actual
but-
concussion by I was at my buddy's house. His parents were out of town for the weekend, and we had a huge party with kegs at his house.
Yeah.
And the next day, we were hanging out during the day, just doing a little bit of boozing. And then there's some empty kegs laying around, so I wanted a log roll on a keg.
I remember I came,
So
I came
hold
to a
on. So
concussion
listen
one
to me.
time.
Listen
I
to me.
was
Listen to me.
watching-
Listen. No, I'm not
How's
done.
it feel, Mac?
This happens to me all the time too. You're not
Yeah.
alone.
I
You think
can't-
you're
I-
singled out? Shut up.
There was
I
just
had,
a singles
I had a
only.
concussion. I want to tell you about it.
Okay, well, hold on. After me,
Let's go ahead and mute.
All the red Starbursts were missing from the bag, and then I saw Dylan had a bunch of red Starburst wrappers, and I came to the concussion that he had been stealing.
okay.
Nice.
So
Because he has
thank
his
you.
letters get mixed up now.
I like the red one.
He ruined the moment, right?
red Starburst.
Shut up.
It's like you take all the flow out of Max, whatever he's gonna say.
No, I was trying to.
a good
I was trying
story.
to balance on a keg on its side, and then I flipped up and then
Oh my
flew off of
gosh.
it, and then ended up hitting the back of my head on the concrete.
Did that was in college. So
This was when we were back in town from college.
And I guess I only have one question.
you were coming
for you,
back
Mac.
home to the stomping.
And then
grounds.
I decided I still went out that night. And
I have
it was in Evanston. I still went out that night.
I have a
not
question.
Chicago.
I have a question about this story.
Yep.
Did it make you gay?
Yeah.
There we go, folks.
We're in the dangers of football in the locker room.
You're gonna ask me these questions.
Well, that's what happened to Aaron Hernandez. I watched the documentary.
And you know how I remember Aaron Hernandez?
Every football player's had a concussion.
I just think of him as one thing: Patriot. He
Yeah.
won the Super Bowl. I think.
Gatriot, more like, I would say.
I just think
Am I
if
wrong?
Tom Brady,
Am I wrong, folks?
If Tom Brady had kissed Aaron Hernandez instead of his son, we'd be in a whole different place right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
This is the
Do you think
Epstein's
do you think
world.
when they were playing together that or Aaron Hernandez
all good
ever had
now.
like a boombox outside the locker room and he was playing "Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Tom Brady"?
Dad, I didn't think you would kiss me. Oh my gosh. He's not a big PDA guy.
My brain
play-
made 2 jumps and it doesn't work. But what about Pep Boys Island?
I like that. Yeah,
Nice.
that's good actually.
Pep Boys
Uh-huh.
Island. It's like Pepstein Island.
What about Prep Boys? Yeah.
Pepsi Island. Pepsi Island.
What about like
Remember Prep Boys?
No, what's that?
That's a joke that you came up with on the podcast.
Prep Boys.
about Dalai Lama Island?
It's just like an auto shop where a bunch of gay dudes have sex.
Ripping off these straight
And none of them have
idiots.
AIDS because they're all on prep.
Adam reminded me of another joke we did one time. That was like, I think it was when Hector was on. I was like, I know a picture's worth 1,000 words. I seen a picture of Hector's dick, and I got 4 words. This dick is small.
Nice. Roasted.
That's good. That's good.
Man,
You should put
many
Brian Rowe on
words.
Jake DeVern's show.
Okay.
So he walks everyone.
Yeah, right before Junior.
Wait, does Drake have a show now?
Drake's
Or is it- I thought it
end of
was
the
a-
line producer. Oh, Courtney just quit.
Really?
Yep. Courtney quit.
Mac, you could.
I'm really kind of worried for Zach.
quit or-
I don't want to take on a show.
I'm not inviting him. I'm worried about Zach, because I've seen Courtney's commitment. And I'm worried for Zach.
Oh yeah, I mean she was
They're
all
about to
in
get
and
married,
then- Yeah.
Is it going to be you and Drake?
I mean, I got a lot of promises from Courtney, but I didn't ever see those fulfilled. And I hope that Zach doesn't go through the same thing.
Kind of
Oh,
vows
Zach's
anyway,
going to take
kinda-
over?
No, Zach Albert's going to marry Courtney.
Yeah, she's
I
gonna
know,
say
I
a bunch
know.
of promises.
Oh,
I'm just worried about her commitment. That's all.
it's weird. Yeah, there's these things about comics that
death
have
do
these
us part.
all these ideas. They never execute on them. I'm an executor,
What do
Yeah.
you think about Zach's vows? What are they going to be like for Courtney?
He's like, I like your when you're nice.
That's not a vibe.
That's kind of sweet.
I like when you're nice.
That
know,
is
that's
so
what he's gonna say.
sweet.
I vow to be your best friend,
man.
and I'll always give you my alcoholic Mountain Dews.
Courtney Peterson. I never thought there would be something I like more than alcohol.
I promise I'll never. I promise I will never. I will never spike our baby when we have.
And he'll catch you every time.
Dude, they're going to have the biggest fucking baby. It's going to be so big.
It's gonna be so retarded.
Yeah, it's
gonna
going
be
to be so
like-
stupid and weird.
Get John Hickok involved.
They're going to give birth to like a fucking Ninja Turtle villain.
I asked Courtney and
Oh,
asked
dude.
like
when,
one of the rhino, or they give birth to the rhino or the hippo or whatever.
Yeah, I asked Courtney what she thinks her baby's gonna be like, and I believe she said it's probably gonna be retarded as fuck. Like a normal baby, like not an
Yeah.
actual retarded, but like Zach Albert's retarded. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
You got to get that kid in around other tall kids so he doesn't feel weird.
she's gonna inherit.
Hanging out
They're
with high
going to give birth to
schoolers.
Sam Talent.
I think the baby's gonna inherit Albert's slow voice and his his smartness.
Yeah.
and then inherit Courtney's glasses.
Yeah. Okay. I think they're going to give birth to Sam Talent.
It's crazy. It's crazy how life works, you know. It's just,
Yeah, Sam Talent's so bad at comedy.
Yeah.
he has less followers than Ken Fluoride now, so I like to see
Good.
that.
Good.
Because Ken Fluoride, Fluoride,
Actually,
is nice to me.
Yeah,
Ken Fluoride wouldn't come on the podcast.
Great
Fuck him
comedian,
too. Ken
but-
Floride's on our wall ops.
Yeah.
He canceled.
we like him a lot, but you're on the wall of ops.
He canceled on the pod. Wall ops.
Yeah, your pod.
Yeah. What?
Our pod.
Should we terminate him, dude?
What the fuck was
But
what
I
he
know he
just
just had
said.
just an
Hey, once
amazing
again-
episode of Jerks podcast.
For what he
Once
just-
again, not aligning with us.
Also,
what, did he
I'm
go on
aligned
the
with you.
Jerks? Oh God, dude!
Nobody
How-
knows-
how's the
episode,
Jerks
folks.
going?
Nobody
There's a
knows who
huge
Jerks
laugh from
podcast
the
is.
audience.
Nobody knows what Jerks podcast is.
How's it going?
Thank-
All they
Thankfully,
know is that
everybody
if they go to
knows
your
us.
open mic, they have to wait till your podcast is done till they
Yeah.
can go up.
We made adjustments. We listened to the fans.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
And how's it
We
going
started
now?
it earlier.
Now it's crushing.
Killing it.
Are you on Gas Digital?
I don't know what that is. Is that the thing you were talking about that I hadn't heard of before?
You've never heard of Legion of
You guys-
Skanks?
You guys still talking about
So
you guys still talking about Harry Potter and stuff?
We try to switch it up. Harry Potter's.
IHOP still.
Harry Potter 2.
Still talk about IHOP a lot.
Banana infused pancakes.
IHOP. We try to switch it up. Denny's.
That's why I want to go on so we can talk about banana infused pancakes.
Yeah.
You said you'd have us on within a month, like 2 weeks ago.
We have this month all booked.
Yeah, nice dude.
We do, but you want to do
Who do you
first
have?
week of September?
Who are the guests you have?
Sometimes I wonder about you, Dylan. Are you even friends with us?
Yeah.
I'm
Sometimes
confused.
I wonder if you guys are friends with me.
I think
I've done nothing but help you. I got you on my show this week coming up, dude.
Oh yeah.
I've only.
All I do is try and give you like sage advice from my years of being what is it called?
I appreciate
I've
it.
booked you on.
I'm a legend.
I
give
booked you on
legendary
Enjoy,
advice.
and I booked you on the Cave, and I tried to give you this business opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm giving you guys I was thinking jerks and bad comedy. Like maybe we could be kind of aligned.
Well,
No way, dude.
We'll have to feel that out after being a guest.
Yeah, right now we're in the red zone with them. So it's like,
Yeah.
what, we supposed to just like them when they'd never done anything for us?
Yeah.
We bring them up all the time and give them...
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing but good.
Nobody
things to
would.
say
No,
about
nobody
it.
We
would.
give them
Nobody
some
would even
promotion
know
all
what
the
Jerks
time,
Podcast
yeah.
is if it wasn't for us.
Yeah.
Everybody knows bad comedy, folks. It's huge.
In Chicago, they do.
It's
Yeah.
not a.
In Chicago, everyone knows what bad comedy is.
Who just told us that their dad started Instagram just to watch
Everybody
the
likes
clips?
it.
Our guest, Michael Robinson.
That is Instagram. That is advertising.
This is
We're getting people on.
This
your
is an
platform.
old black man.
He has
loves
an
our
Instagram
podcast.
Wow.
just to watch the clips.
He said that Matt guy is funny as hell.
That's awesome. And now Jason kind of gives me old black man advice a lot of the time, which I
I was
appreciate.
trying,
He's
man,
giving
but
me
I
that
might have to. I
sage.
might have to slow that down a little bit.
I think we should do a
I
poll.
I don't want to.
back.
I don't necessarily want to invest in you if I'm not going to get my money's worth.
I think
Well,
we're
if you
gonna
invest
we're gonna
less,
do an
it's
anonymous
the worst
poll on
mistake.
the Patreon.
think I'd rather-
Who's your favorite podcast guy on the podcast?
I'm instead going to. I'm
The
thinking about
Jews
it.
know.
I'm going to invest in this thing called the Goth IRA instead.
Yeah,
You stole that joke from me.
Crew sells those from.
You are delusional. I
That-
came up with Goth IRA.
He did come up with Goth IRA.
No,
Definitely.
you said the word goth, and then I said goth IRA, which sounds better.
Because you guys
You're
were
we were,
talking
talking about
Roth-
Roth IRAs. He said Goth
I said
IRA.
attention Jews. I'm the talent.
You think you came up
Dude,
with
You can make
everything?
a lot
I know,
of money
dude.
off me.
Now,
Yeah.
I have to question every time you claim you got the joke first because you guys were talking about Roth IRAs. That's why I said Goth.
But you didn't say goth IR. I'm
That's
just
what I
kidding
was-
Now. I'm kidding now.
I'm going to kill you, but I probably can't out wrestle you.
You
so
weren't.
I'll have to
Yeah,
use a
you
weapon.
weren't joking.
I was-
Now
I
you're
was
pretending that
joking.
you were joking the whole time.
I got a
Okay.
question every time you said you came up with a joke first. I still question you and Adam on the orgy corgi thing.
No,
I'm gonna go back and
listen
look it up.
back.
Me?
No, because
I wouldn't.
He claims that he came
the
up with
corgi
the-
orgy joke was me, and Adam Urbanski has my back. He's a Jason super fan.
There's
so
a good chance you guys made a mistake, and I'm going to figure it out.
like
Well, it
he's
sounds like you're getting accused of it, so
he's Jason's pigeon, and he
kind of common denominator.
Yeah.
unfortunately I think you're wrong. pal.
No way, Ben.
Then fine, look it up.
This was a situation where Max said I came up with that joke first.
Maybe you guys could like share
It's the
it.
people. It's the people who cry wolf like you that are always full of shit.
I'm pretty transparent normally on who came up with the original joke.
Yeah, me too. If I know for sure, but I really do think I came up with that.
Dylan, for one, claims everything's his joke.
Well, I just write like everything.
And we could never contest you because we could never hear you before.
Mm-hmm.
So I just
you
be
ever
like, I
have a
guess maybe he
question-
did. I don't know.
Well, we could hear him.
I'll just find a
yeah.
timestamp of when I said it.
Of what? Said what?
Every joke.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
It would
It's
be
all
awesome
good.
if we got so famous that somebody would just go through our whole thing and then write like a wiki of all the jokes and who came up
Find a
with them.
different. Yeah.
I have an idea.
And I also just want all the jokes because there's so many. Like you just reminded me of one and I forgot about, or that pictures with 1,000 words one was pretty funny. There's so many that we could just,
Yeah.
you know.
You have like.
Oh
a new
no!
hour just in-
When you think of these, send them to Dylan to tweet. By the way,
yeah.
because he
That will
runs
help
the
me.
Twitter. Yeah.
I was going to pay somebody to go through and write them all, but then I realized that paying them by the hour would be like a lot
No,
of money.
just as you think of them, he can schedule them for Twitter.
You could listen to them on hyper speed, which is Adderall and just speeding up the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before. I just
Cool if
tune
you
out.
could
Don't listen though.
Oh no, I have an idea though. Wait, what time is it?
If you speed up 9/11,
Oh, I told him to hit you up.
I think I just got a text actually.
If you speed up 9/11, it sounds like
If that's his number, call
joke.
him.
And then who's there?
Michael Robinson.
Al Qaeda.
It should be
Al-Qaeda who?
I think it's a different state phone number, maybe.
That was fascinating.
Maybe I did. Yeah, whatever that joke was, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, and you just talked over about something boring again.
What about our guest that's getting here?
Yeah, we're worried if he got here or not. I didn't get a text. Nah.
We're gonna ask him.
Wait, are you expecting Michael Robinson is here on time?
Why wouldn't he be?
Is he late all the time?
Because he's little and he always gets he's going against the wind.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah, what are you trying to say, Mac?
did I tell you this yet? That I told Michael Robinson that I was like, nobody knew where you went. We all thought Michael Johnson ate you, and he thought it was the funniest joke he's ever heard in his whole life. He was dying. And then this was at High. We were sitting outside at High Dive, and then someone that was sitting across from me said, "Look behind you." And then Michael Johnson was just like at the end of the block, walking towards High Dive.
Wow.
I had no idea he was even coming.
Is Michael Robinson related to Christopher Robinson?
Yeah,
Winnie
the Winnie the Pooh's dad, or
Winnie
whatever.
the Pooh's friend.
Yeah, but he doesn't like to talk
No,
about it.
that's Christopher Robin, I think.
Yeah,
Don't bring it up around him.
Christopher Robinson.
I think Christopher Robin and Robin Williams are related, and
Stole
Serena
that
Williams.
from- Robin Williams stole his names from.
Williams.
Yeah, a bunch of guys named William. He's like, I like that joke.
Hey, I'm gonna take it from all you Williams. That's why he's called Robin Williams. He's like he's like a collection of very funny people named William.
That's honestly what Chicago should do, is just invest in like a few comics that actually can do it and just give them all their jokes and just actually help them.
Saying Chicago the city.
And
Yes.
and you think one of these people should be you?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if I was gonna pick like just the people who like that, Zach O'Ryan, Jamie Schreiner.
Bill, you know how you always say you're a generational talent. I think that you're not.
Well, it's because you're not one, so you wouldn't be able to.
No, I think that
know
you're
one
just
if you saw
narcissist.
one.
I think you're just a delusional narcissist.
Well, I have talents that you don't know about, so
What? Not talking to people, having one patron.
not
just
talking over geniuses.
I have talents you don't know about. I just pictured him at home with like the blinds closed, juggling.
On a unicycle.
Nobody knows about this.
That is a tough cookie to.
All right, folks, we're gonna do a poll on the on the Patreon, and it's you vote for whoever your favorite person on the podcast is, and whoever gets the least votes is fired.
Nice.
And then also, who has the most secret talents?
So yeah,
Who do you think has the
you
most
really-
secret talents?
Maybe we'll do 3. Well, I mean, I have epoxy. That's not a
That's
secret,
not
though.
secret
It's no
or
secret.
talent even. Hurt yourself.
Oh yeah, you can't call it a talent if you're ripping out your teeth with
And
it.
spend a bunch of money and time. Doesn't really even. You don't even notice it.
You're kind of like an amateur boxing guy.
I had a crazy epoxy accident.
He's good at hurting himself on accident.
The funny thing about epoxy is it's just like a pore slowing thing. Like having an epoxy accident is like
Love it.
it's like impossible to have an epoxy accident. I mean, you can fuck up an epoxy job. But like, there's like nothing heavy involved. It's a thick pour, like slow pouring liquid.
One of the least dangerous things you would think.
Yeah, that's why I epoxied my wife in the closet. Tried to get away.
That's not epoxy. That's my wife.
And then I went to my therapist, and the therapist they said, "That's crazy that you did that. Why'd you do that?" And then they said, "I think you have Munchausen's epoxy."
Hey, how about this one? I heard about there's a metaphor for having a baby.
They probably should have called the cops.
When
though.
you're pregnant, they say you have a bun in the oven. Well, I never heard about a baker scraping a bun out of the oven.
Yeah.
What about a gun in the oven?
What about that?
Baker's dozen. Cheaper by the dozen.
I like the word baker's
Steve
dozen.
Martin cooked
I've never
them
heard
kids.
of a baker causing a premature bud to come out of the oven and then sucking the brain out with a long needle before it could form into a full loaf of bread.
Dude,
And then people outside are protesting. And
I'll tell you
I've
one
never
thing.
gone to school
If I
like
owned a
that,
bakery and I saw one of my bakers making a baker's dozen and eating that 13th fucking donut or whatever, he's fired.
Yeah, Jason, you're fired.
That's embezzling. Yeah. You get us embezzle whatever it is. a little chocolate croissant. You can if you make 13, we're selling 13.
I've heard of having a bun in the oven, but I never heard of a member of the Christian right trying to blow up a bakery because they keep scraping the buns out of the oven too early.
There's a lot of shadow stuff going on. We don't really know about.
I have heard about the Christian Royce doing that. Not the Christian right though.
Is it the rapper?
I'm a member of the Christian Royce.
No, that's Christian Royce at 5'9".
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a joke you just stole from me that I did on stage at in Hamtramck. And
Christian Roysters. Delicious seafood treat.
I did a Christian
royster.
I did a Christian Royce joke in Michigan.
It's a royster. It's like you open it up.
What was that one joke you did at the brewery that was completely unrelatable to the audience?
What was it?
The Edge Lords. You said Ray Whisprock.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Ray Whisprock. He does a lot of dark comedy, but he probably doesn't like the label because it's just funny, folks.
Yeah.
He calls what he does dark. No.
Yeah, it is dark.
It is, but some people they're like, I don't know if I want dark comic on my show.
Well, what is?
So he posted a thing getting huge laughs and said, maybe we should let the audience decide. I said it's awesome.
I'm sorry, Ray.
So
Ray, I'm sorry, but I've heard you also get no laughs at a show I booked you on.
No way. No
laughs.
It kind of depends on for his comedy.
He did pretty good at Reggie's when we had him.
Yeah, for his comedy, it really depends. I think he does better. He does better in a more intimate setting, but like a bar show, where there might be like people that aren't there for the show.
Doesn't he do Laugh Factory all the time?
Sometimes, yeah, but I think he does best in like maybe not like. I mean, people have to be there for the comedy,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We should do.
He doesn't do good on ambush shows. You're saying,
like a lot of bar shows, yeah.
Well, bar shows can be ambush shows though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he's good at an ambush show.
I'm
I grew up watching them.
I smoked that ham kush.
Ray Whisprock, Anthony Jeselnik.
I want to go to Europe and
yeah, those are the three.
I want to go visit Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
What about hamster clam chowder?
I remember when Sam Tellin complained about us making pig jokes. I've been listening to his podcast. He makes pig jokes every episode about his co-host.
Wow.
He calls him a pig in some way every episode.
Us.
Even in the episode where he complains about us making a million fat jokes about him, he calls his Nathan Lund the cool guy.
Yeah, I was going to say his name.
Yeah, the
Nathan
cool
Lund.
one.
Live, laugh, Lund.
Shout out to Nathan Lund.
I love that guy.
He does nothing but make fat jokes, and he just doesn't like it when we call him fat. Which I understand to a degree.
Dude, I got to say, I'm a Lundite, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I'm a Lundite.
I'm a
I don't know about
Luddite.
you guys.
Here at Back Comedy, we say live, laugh, Lund.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Nathan Lund.
Or laugh, laugh, laugh.
AKA the cool one. He
What
just
about
came out with a
merch?
comedy special. Check out his comedy special.
Yeah, laugh, laugh, laugh should be a t-shirt. Or live, laugh, laugh.
We need
maybe.
chubby behemoth.
I'll do both. I'll do
merch.
laugh, laugh, and live, laugh, laugh.
And short
Check out
shorts.
Nathan Lund's comedy special.
Yeah, no, I think
I was there for the taping
Aren't
because
you-
I support him because I love him.
You should make a Ham Talent T-shirt that's only 4XL or something like that. Like, that's the only option.
Well, we got to do the I am Sam thing. So I'll try. I'll make my realistic version. You make your AI version, and we'll get together and we'll figure out what the best version of it is.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do a combination.
I'm skeptical that AI is going to let me do what I want to do.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about too.
They're
I
gonna
think it's
get
gonna make it
all
look like
woke.
shit.
So it would be funny if you could just use AI and be like, take my teacher and make it so he's having sex.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm
Your teacher
like, I
having
guarantee,
sex.
I guarantee,
It's like a 14-year-old.
I guarantee, I
Generated
can
a bunch of
find
AI images of his teachers having sex. With
I can
each
find a
other.
photo
Make
of
it
Sam
a-
looking retarded or or like something from one of his stand-up clips. I can screenshot and make
God,
that
I
the face.
hope
That's
It works like
that's
that.
redundant.
He does always look retarded.
They'd be like, you're not asking us to do anything.
He looks like a retarded
prompt.
nerd, a retarded fat nerd who's gay. Let's close this one off so I can call Mike.
Okay.
Guys, on Patreon, you're going to get Michael Robinson. He's back from Missouri. So go to patreon.com/badcomedy to check out all the guest episodes. It's only $3.99, which is basically the same thing as $3.99. Do you have anything to say about the amount?
I think it's better than $3.99 even, because it's like comedy. It's not just money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
what
so
do
it's
you what do you
worth
think
more than
about
that.
how inexpensive our podcast is?
Please don't do this to me.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
We don't want
What
to
are you
bring
talking
it back.
No,
into
no.
the-
I was telling them it's only $3.99.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were referencing something that happened in private.
Oh no.
That could be on the secret tier, maybe.
Oh no. But we just argue in person.
Yeah, or arguments that we have behind the
No,
scenes.
no. I was saying.
And I'm the sense.
I was saying
There's
three.
a lot of actually behind the scenes where like Opie and Anthony we're at each other's throats, and I'm out in the street calling black
That was for
ladies
that was for like 2 weeks.
I'm Anthony. I'm out in the street calling black ladies the bad thing.
That was for 2 weeks out of like the 8 months us three have been together.
I'm going to push the podcast forward, so it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, we've evolved.
Yeah, but we're
We
still
got free episodes now.
but we're still going to do the thing where the poll where the least votes gets fired.
I'm sure you're not going to contact anybody. Hey, vote in this poll or anything.
I don't need to.
No, I don't either.
I mean, you get Danny Happy Plants.
Dan, you better vote for me, dude. Please. Everyone else is.
You'll get Tina. You'll get Tina Yukana probably just because she knows
That's
that
gonna
you're
be
the
mad
underdog.
He can't keep up with texting people to vote for him.
Oh yeah, I asked.
Can't keep up.
I made sure to double check with Tina that she still likes when we call her Grimace's mom, and she does. So what's up, Grimace's mom?
Shout out to Tina.
We'll talk about you more on the Patreon episode. But thanks for listening, folks. We'll
you.
Thank you.
catch you next
It's my thing.
Sunday. God's